All right, so today we're diving into dropshipping.
Oh, yeah.
You're probably here because you're thinking about launching an online business and you want to do it without all the hassle of like managing inventory.
Right.
I mean, let's be real.
Yeah.
Starting with low costs and the potential for high profits, that's pretty tempting.
For sure.
So we found this YouTube video that promises like a super clear path to dropshipping success,
Okay.
all in 2023. So we're going to unpack the first steps on this roadmap.
Sounds good. Let's do it.
To riches.
To riches. All right. So this YouTube video, it jumps right into the first crucial step,
Okay.
which is finding that perfect product. They call it a winning product.
Okay. A winning product. I like it.
Yeah.
So it's got to be more than just picking something random
Right.
and hoping for the best.
Mm.
What makes a product a winner in the dropshipping world?
Well, the video highlights this two-pronged approach to finding that winner.
Okay.
So you need a product with high demand,
Of course.
but you also need to be prepared to master the art of marketing it. They emphasize that these two elements are like totally interconnected. They even call them a dynamic duo.
Oh, I like that. The dynamic duo of product and marketing. You could have the best product in the world, but if nobody knows about it,
Yeah.
it's not going to sell.
Nobody's buying.
So how does this video suggest we go about finding these winning products? They have to have some secret formula or something.
Well, they don't have a crystal ball or anything,
Okay.
but they recommend using this tool called AMZ Scout.
AMZ Scout.
Yeah. It's like a secret weapon,
Oh,
especially for dropshippers.
okay.
It gives you those key insights into product demand and, importantly, the level of competition you'll be facing.
So it's all about finding those hidden gems.
Yes.
Products with high demand,
Mm-hmm.
but low competition. And
Exactly.
I'm already imagining myself uncovering those secret product niches.
Yeah.
But how does this AMZ Scout tool actually help you do that? Like, what kind of information does it give you?
Okay, so AMZ Scout dives into the data, gives you insights into things like estimated sales for a product,
Okay.
the price range,
Got it.
even the number of customer reviews it has.
Wow.
And you can filter products by specific categories.
That's cool.
So you can really hone in on your niche.
I'm starting to see how powerful this tool could be.
Yeah.
I'm a person who learns best from examples.
Sure.
Did the video give any real-life examples of what a winning product actually looks like?
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
And one of the examples that really stood out was surprisingly successful. It was a candle-making wax kit.
Candle making.
Apparently, these kits are like flying off the virtual shelves.
Wow. You wouldn't necessarily think that would be a top-selling product.
I know, right?
But it just goes to show that sometimes those unexpected niches
Yeah.
can be the most profitable. Okay. I'm officially intrigued by AMZ Scout.
Okay.
Of all the features they mention, what stood out to you as like the most useful?
The new and trending products filter. That's a game changer.
Okay, what?
It helps you identify those up-and-coming products that are starting to gain momentum but haven't yet reached peak competition.
So it's about riding that wave at just the right time.
Exactly.
You're not chasing what's already super popular and oversaturated,
Right.
but you're also not stuck with a product that nobody's interested in.
Exactly.
Pretty smart. Anything else about AMZ Scout?
Yeah, another helpful feature is the ability to find suppliers directly through AMZ Scout
Okay.
using Alibaba.
Wow.
This streamlines the sourcing process, which can be a major hurdle for new dropshippers.
So AMZ Scout not only helps you find those winning products, but can also connect you with the suppliers to make it happen.
Exactly.
That's pretty impressive. All right, let's say we've done our research.
Okay.
We found our winning product using AMZ Scout. We're feeling pretty confident. What's the next step?
Good question.
We can't just sit back and wait for the orders to roll in, right?
Definitely not.
Ah.
Even the best product in the world needs the right marketing push. That's where the second half of the video comes in. They introduce a platform called Viral Ecom Ads.
Viral Ecom Ads.
Yeah, they claim to specialize in creating ads that go viral and generate those all-important sales.
Okay, now we're talking viral is a pretty big claim. What makes these ads so special?
Well, they actually offer a variety of ad formats.
Oh, okay.
You can get video ads, which are perfect for showcasing your product in action.
Right.
Then there are user-generated content ads, which can build trust because they feature real people
Yeah.
using and recommending your product.
Yeah.
And if you really want to grab attention,
Okay.
they also offer animation ads. So they've got you covered no matter what style you're going for.
So they're not just throwing any old ad together,
Right.
hoping for the best.
Exactly.
They've actually put some thought into it. Anything else about Viral Ecom Ads that stood out?
Well, they emphasize their ability to help you find your blue ocean.
Blue ocean.
What's that?
You haven't heard of that term.
Blue ocean strategy. It sounds familiar, but I can't quite place it. Okay, so essentially, it's a metaphor for finding those untapped market spaces.
Okay.
Where you face less competition. Think of it like finding a calm, clear blue ocean where you can sail smoothly, as opposed to a crowded, choppy red ocean where everyone's fighting for space.
So Viral Ecom Ads is claiming that their ads can help you carve out your own blue ocean.
Thanks.
Where you're not constantly battling for attention with a million other dropshippers.
Right.
I like that approach. It's about finding your niche and standing out from the crowd.
Yes.
They believe their targeted ads can help you do just that. And they even offer a VIP club. Ooh, tell me more about this VIP club. What kind of deals are we talking?
Okay, so in their VIP club, you can get 4 split-tested ads for just $15.
Wow.
That's a steal compared to their regular price of $40 for a single ad.
Wait, $15 for 4 ads. Okay, I'm starting to see why they call themselves Viral Ecom Ads.
Right.
Well, hold on. Back up a second. What exactly are split-tested ads?
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
So split testing means they create multiple versions of your ad with slight variations, like different headlines, images, or calls to action.
Got it.
Then they run all the versions simultaneously to see which one performs best.
So it's like a scientific experiment for your ads.
Exactly.
They're constantly testing and tweaking to find the most effective combination.
Yes.
That's pretty impressive. Okay. I'm officially intrigued by both AMZ Scout and Viral Ecom Ads.
Cool.
But I need to know more about how they actually work together.
Okay.
Let's say I've found my winning product using AMZ Scout, and I'm ready to create some viral ads. What happens next?
It seems pretty straightforward from the video. They find relevant video clips online that align with your product. Then they edit them to showcase your product specifically.
Got it.
Add compelling sales copy, and bam, you've got a polished ad that's ready to be unleashed on social media.
So let me get this straight. You find the product using AMZ Scout.
Yes.
Choose your ad type on Viral Ecom Ads, submit the form, and they handle the rest.
That's the idea.
It almost sounds too easy.
Well, you know, they say, if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
You're right. There's got to be more to it than just pushing a few buttons and watching the money roll in.
Definitely.
But still, these tools seem like they could give aspiring dropshippers a serious advantage.
For sure.
What do you think? What else should we consider before we jump into this world?
That's a great point. And this video only scratches the surface of these tools and the overall dropshipping process.
Okay.
There's definitely a lot more to learn and explore if you're serious about building a successful dropshipping business.
Okay, so let's move beyond the hype and take a more realistic look at what it takes to succeed in this competitive landscape. I'm ready to go deeper.
Let's do it.
But first, a quick message from our sponsors. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
We're back and ready to dive deeper into the world of dropshipping. Before the break, we were talking about AMZ Scout and Viral Ecom Ads, 2 tools that promise to make dropshipping easier. They sound pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But I think it's important to acknowledge that no tool can guarantee overnight success.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's easy to get caught up in the excitement of finding the perfect product and launching those viral ads. But as we all know, building a successful business takes more than just shiny tools.
You're right. It's not just about pushing buttons and watching the money roll in.
Exactly.
So let's talk about those other crucial elements.
Okay.
What are some of the things that this YouTube video might not be emphasizing that are essential for dropshipping success?
Well, for starters, think about the whole customer experience.
Okay.
Dropshipping isn't just about finding a product and getting it to the customer. It's about creating a positive experience.
Right.
From start to finish.
Right.
That means providing excellent customer service, ensuring smooth order fulfillment, and even thinking about things like branding.
Okay.
And building a loyal customer base.
So it's about building a real business.
Yes.
Not just facilitating transactions. It's about creating a brand that people trust.
Exactly.
And want to come back to, what about the competitive landscape?
Yeah.
It seems like everyone and their grandmother is trying to start an online business these days.
Right.
How do you stand out from the crowd in such a crowded market?
It's definitely a valid concern. The dropshipping landscape is becoming increasingly competitive.
Yeah.
So finding your unique angle is more important than ever.
So it's not enough to just follow the trends. You have to find a way to differentiate yourself.
Yes.
And offer something truly unique. How do successful dropshippers approach this challenge? What are some of the strategies they use to stand out?
One effective strategy is to focus on niche markets.
Okay.
Instead of trying to appeal to everyone, find a specific group of people
Right.
with shared interests or needs,
Got it.
and tailor your products and marketing specifically to them.
That makes a lot of sense. It's about becoming the go-to destination for a
Yeah.
particular audience.
Exactly. And building a strong brand is crucial as well.
Okay.
This goes beyond just having a catchy logo or website.
Mm-hmm.
It's about creating a consistent brand identity that resonates with your target audience
Right.
and conveys the value you offer.
So it's about creating an emotional connection with your customers,
Yes.
making them feel like they're part of something bigger than just a transaction.
Absolutely. And of course, providing exceptional customer experiences is paramount.
Okay.
This includes everything from having a user-friendly website
Mm-hmm.
to responding promptly to inquiries
Yeah.
and resolving issues efficiently.
Okay. So we've got niche selection branding and customer experience. Those are some pretty big areas to focus on.
They are.
Anything else that aspiring drop shippers should keep in mind as they're building their businesses?
Well,
What about the legal and ethical side of things?
oh, that's a great point. And it's something that often gets overlooked, especially by those new to the e-commerce world.
Mm-hmm.
It's crucial to understand your responsibilities
Yeah.
when it comes to things like product safety, consumer protection laws,
Mm-hmm.
and data privacy.
We're talking about real businesses here with real legal obligations.
Exactly.
You can't just wing it and hope for the best.
No.
What are some of the key legal considerations that drop shippers need to be aware of? Where can they go to make sure they're operating above board?
The specific regulations will vary depending on your location
Mm-hmm.
and the types of products you're selling. But some general areas to research include consumer product safety standards,
Okay.
labeling requirements, and data protection laws.
So it's important to do your homework
Yes,
and make sure you're compliant with all the relevant regulations.
exactly. And it's not just about avoiding legal issues.
Right.
It's also about building trust with your customers.
Hmm.
Transparency is key.
Okay.
Be upfront about the fact that you're dropshipping.
Yeah.
Don't try to hide it or mislead people into thinking you're directly manufacturing or warehousing the products.
Honesty is always the best policy. And
Yeah.
I think customers appreciate knowing where their products are coming from and how the process works. Okay, we've talked about the tools, the broader business context, the competitive landscape, and even the legal aspects of dropshipping.
Mm-hmm.
But there's one more thing I want to touch on before we move on. What about the emotional side of entrepreneurship? Starting a business, even a dropshipping business, can be a wild ride. Have you found that to be true?
Absolutely. It's not all spreadsheets and marketing campaigns.
Right.
It's about having the passion, the drive, and the resilience
Yeah.
to overcome challenges and keep moving forward even when things get tough.
It's about embracing the unknown, right? You're stepping outside your comfort zone and taking a risk.
Mm.
And that can be both exhilarating and terrifying at the same time.
You hit the nail on the head.
And it's also about celebrating those small victories along the way.
Yes.
Every sale, every positive customer review, every milestone you reach
Right.
is a reason to celebrate.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's so important to acknowledge those wins
Yeah.
and keep that momentum going, especially when you're facing inevitable challenges.
Building a business is a marathon, not a sprint.
Exactly.
There will be ups and downs, but it's the passion and the perseverance
Right.
that will ultimately determine your success.
I agree.
Okay, we've explored the tools, the strategies, the challenges, and even the emotional roller coaster of dropshipping. It's been quite a journey so far. But before we send our listeners off to start their own dropshipping empires, I have one final question for you.
Okay, I'm all ears.
If you could offer just one piece of advice to someone who's on the fence about starting a dropshipping business, what would it be? What's the one thing they should know before taking that leap?
That's a great question.
Mm.
I think I'd say this. Don't let fear hold you back.
Okay.
It's easy to get caught up in analysis paralysis, overthinking every detail and worrying
Yeah.
about all the potential pitfalls.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just have to take that leap of faith and see where it leads you.
So don't overthink it, just do it.
Within reason, of course.
Right.
It's still important to do your research, make informed decisions, and have a solid plan in place. But don't let fear paralyze you. Embrace the unknown. Take calculated risks. And most importantly, enjoy the journey.
I love that. Embrace the unknown, take calculated risks, and enjoy the journey. Words to live by, wouldn't you say?
Couldn't agree more.
Okay, so much to think about. But before we get too deep into those big picture questions, let's take a quick break to hear from our sponsors. We'll be right back with more insights on dropshipping. Okay, we're back. And I gotta say, it's kind of interesting how this YouTube video makes dropshipping sound so simple. Like, find a product, create an ad, and boom, the money just starts pouring in.
Right.
It's tempting to think that's all it takes, but I think we've talked about this. There's more to the story.
Absolutely. There's a lot more to the story. I think what's missing from those kinds of videos is the real story behind the scenes. Like all the work that goes into it. The grit, the hustle, the constant problem solving, and the dedication it takes to actually build a thriving business.
Right.
It's not just about the tools or knowing a few tricks.
Yeah.
It's about having the right mindset.
Okay.
And being prepared for the challenges that are going to come along.
It's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
No.
There's no magic button.
Nope.
So let's talk about that mindset. What are some of the personality traits or qualities that you think are essential for succeeding in the world of dropshipping?
Well, I think, first of all, you need to be comfortable with uncertainty and risk.
Okay.
I mean, dropshipping, like any entrepreneurial venture, it's unpredictable.
Right.
There are going to be ups and downs.
Yeah.
You need to be able to roll with the punches, adapt to changing circumstances.
Flexibility.
Yes.
Resilience are key.
Exactly. You can't get discouraged by setbacks or just give up when things get a little tough. You need to be able to pivot, adjust your strategies, and keep moving forward.
But it's not just about being tough, though.
No.
It's also about being passionate.
Yeah, you have to have a genuine passion for what you're doing. If you're not excited about your products, your brand, your mission, it's going to show.
And people can sense that authenticity.
Exactly.
It makes a difference.
It does.
It's about building a business that you believe in.
Yes.
Not just chasing trends or trying to make a quick buck.
Exactly. I think that's an important takeaway from our discussion today.
Yeah.
It's about building a brand that resonates with people, providing excellent customer service, and, creating a positive impact on the world.
Dropshipping at its core is about building relationships. It's about connecting with your customers, your suppliers, even your competitors, in a way that fosters collaboration and mutual success.
Absolutely. And it's those relationships built on trust and shared values that will drive long-term success.
We started by talking about this YouTube video that promised a simple path to dropshipping success. We've explored some valuable tools and strategies, but I think the biggest takeaway, the most important takeaway, is that success in any business, including dropshipping, requires more than just following some formula.
Right.
It requires passion, dedication, resilience, and a willingness to constantly learn and adapt.
Well said. It's about embracing the journey, the challenges, the triumphs, and using them as opportunities to grow and evolve.
I think that's a great point to wrap things up.
Yeah.
It's been a fascinating exploration of the world of dropshipping. We've covered a lot of ground today, from the technical side of things, like finding those winning products and creating those effective ads, to the broader business principles of building a brand, providing excellent customer service, and navigating the legal landscape. But as we've discussed, the most important factor in your success will ultimately be you. You, mindset, your passion, your willingness to put in the work.
If you're willing to do that, the possibilities are endless.
So to those of you out there feeling inspired and ready to take on the world of dropshipping, we say go for it.
Yeah, go for it.
Do your research, find your passion, and don't be afraid to take that leap. And who knows, maybe one day we'll be featuring your dropshipping success story right here on The Deep Dive.
I would love that.
Until then, keep learning, keep growing, and keep diving deep into the world of knowledge. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you on our next Deep Dive.